Hi everyone, and welcome to Kabbalah on relationships. And today we're going to start and talk about Ishto Gufo. His wife represent his body, like his wife, like his body. And it says in the Talmud, however Ishto Gufo והמכבדה יותר מגופו, when the person loves his wife the same way he loves his body, and he respect her more than his body, והמדריך בניו ובנותיו בדרך ישרה, and he teach his kids to walk in the straight way, like the way of the Torah, the way of tree of life. עליו הכתוב אומר, it says that in Iyov, ה' כ"ד, וידעת כי שלום אוהליך. You should know that you're going to have peace. Peace is something very, very powerful that Rav Ashak speaks about it. About peace, that, it says that they couldn't find any other vessel to hold the blessings, just the peace. The what? Peace. Huh?
I didn't get it.
It says, Rav Ashak explained that they couldn't find any other vessel that can hold the blessings, just the vessel of peace.
Who is they?
The righteous. The righteous. This is why it's written. They couldn't find, right? So the righteous. So it means like the peace, and Rabbi speaks a lot about it. Here we're talking about to have peace in our home, right? But the first thing we need to find out, we need to have the desire to have peace inside of ourselves, right? Peace also represent it comes from the word like shalom, right? Shalom. It's something that is a whole, right? A complete vessel, shalem, with the verb of zir and pin. That it connects us with the energy of the zir and pin, the energy of the love of the Creator, the energy that comes above the malchut, above the 1% world. So we need to find that energy of peace inside of us. It means I need to find my connection with zir and pin, my connection with the love of the Creator, right? Now, for sure, we need to practice outside also, because we can't really just do it by ourselves. We need to have the desire, but by me practicing it outside of me, I can start to discover about what are the areas in my life I don't have peace. Because how do we know we don't have peace inside? Because, sometimes we feel like, yeah, I'm okay. How you feel? Yeah, I'm cool, I'm okay, right? But suddenly somebody comes and he says something, and suddenly you're like, whoa, you check everything, and suddenly you find out, oh my God, I don't have inner peace, right? So that's one of the indications that we need to check ourselves. Wow, how come this person, by saying that and that, that and this, like I feel the way I feel, right? So especially with our soulmate, because our soulmate, she will be there most of the time, even though, let's say, not always we're going to be next to each other, but she seems to push our buttons more than other people, and we're going to care about it more than we care from other people, because remember, always you need to go back home. So if something happened in the morning before you left home, then you get text message or an email or a phone call, then you're coming back home, it's like you continue the conversation because we didn't solve the problem, right? So if we can realize just a second, wow, she just showed me something I don't have peace with. I'm not complete in that place. So I said, wow, you know what? I need to tell her thank you, right? Because wow, honey, I was thinking about today, about what you said in the morning, and I kind of did meditation and everything, and like I found that in this area I don't have like peace in me or inner peace, and wow, thank you for showing me that, and I'm going to work on it. That's the ultimate, right? But usually it's hard for us to talk like that, because we get we upset about the other person, and then we go to work and we're thinking about, how come she told me what she think to herself or whatever, and we don't even give ourselves a chance to see that maybe she has, even like 1% of what she said, maybe she's right. Maybe I can fix it. Then we go, sometimes, many times we go through that thought and scenario that, okay, you know what, I know already what to tell her when I'm going to see her, or we texting or email, and they get worse and worse and worse. Then you know what, honey, let's stop texting and I'm busy with work. Let's talk when I'm coming home. And we all have the whole speech already when you're coming home, right? But we continue talking, and we can see that many times we're not solving the problem. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And she gets more stubborn, and we get more stubborn. So just a second, so what's the deal? So instead of receiving peace, the complete vessel, what are we creating right now? We're creating separation. You see like what's the difference? So we need to have that intention. No matter what, I want to create peace, because just peace can hold the blessings. So first of all, right now, even though I don't understand what does it mean, let's say, but if right now I'm creating fight and separation, there's no peace. If there's no peace, we can't hold the blessings. So right now what we have between of us is just anger and frustration and judgment and blaming, and that's it. Right?
So yes.
Yeah,
So if everything like pushes your buttons and you get into a place that is like, oh my God, it's not even comfortable anymore. It just means that's awesome. It should be true, excited, because it's giving you the opportunity to create more peace.
No, I didn't say that. If you can go to the place of excitement, it's amazing. It's amazing. But you went few steps ahead. You said everything. First of all, it can't be everything. If it's everything, so what you doing then? Like, if you're totally wrong and she's totally right, and vice versa, and you can't really work with each other, so what's the point, right? But we didn't say everything. Usually what's happened, if you pay attention, it starts with something simple. And then we don't want to listen or to change. Then after a day, there is another thing that happened. And it adds up. It's add up and add up and add up till the point of then we say, oh, it's everything. But it's not everything. You know what I'm saying? So if we can catch it in the first, in the small action, the small blaming, the small thing that happened, and we can say, oh wow, you know what? Let me work on it. Let me find how can I create peace? First of all, in me. What does it mean to create a peace in me? It means like, take whatever push your button and process it. And say, just a second, why it make me upset so much? Why it make me angry so much? Because if it's not true, why I'm so angry about it? You understand? If I'm going to tell you, I know, you are bald. You're going to laugh, no? So what are you talking about? I'm not bald, I have hair, right? So you're going to laugh, right? But if I'm going to say something like bad on your hair, you might get offended. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your hair is like bad. Look how you look like you didn't take a shower. It looked like you didn't take a shower for weeks.
But most things that bother us, let's say for example, let's say I tell you, you tell me I'm bald.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, okay, it's funny, I'm not.
Right.
But let's say she continues, you're bald, you're bald, you're bald, you're bald, you're bald. Then. So
okay, but listen, this you can see obviously not bald, right? Right. We're talking about things that we can see really.
Right. So many things that bothers you is you cannot see that it pushes you.
Right. So if you see it's continue, let's say you didn't feel it at the beginning, but as long as a person told you something, you need to, for 100%, we need to say, you know what? Maybe 1%. There is. So let me check the 1%. Usually we just say, whatever. She don't understand. She can't see me. She don't see me. She don't understand me. She don't know the whole picture. Whatever Satan tell us in our mind, we delete what she said, right? But then what's happened? It continued. Because why? We didn't change it. So if we can, remember what he says at the beginning, if we can do the spiritual work from the beginning, we can save a lot of problems in the future. So if she said, you are bold, and you said, I'm not bold, right? But you said, you know what? Maybe there is something there. Maybe I will check it out. You don't have to tell her. You just go and sit with yourself and say, you know what? Let me check. Like, even though I don't feel what she said, let me check. Maybe there is 1% over there and I can actually work on it. So you try. But as long as we're trying, we're creating energy. So next time when we talk with your soulmate, automatically she will feel it. Now, you can even, if you work on it, you can open the discussion. You can come and say, you know what, honey, I was thinking about what you said this morning, and I did meditations, I prayed, I did scan the Zohar, I did everything I can, Maybe you're right, I don't see it. I don't see it. You remember, they like to talk, right? So you're sharing what you say. So now you say, listen, no, I don't see it, but I will love you to help me, if you see something really like specific that I don't see, please share with me. So now what's happened? You open a door of you asking for help. Now what's the problem with that? So maybe she will tell you something on the spot, or maybe she'll tell you, listen, I don't remember right now any specific example, but you know what, if I will see, I will tell it because maybe she saw something that happened whatever time and she'll remember, right? Now, maybe she's going to tell you in the future, or maybe because you already asked for it, that's it, it's gone. No, but you understand what I'm saying? So instead of going and fighting and argue and do all of that, we just open discussion. Listen, you know what, I want to change, I want to do something about it, but I don't see it, it's hard for me. Maybe I need to push more, maybe I need to meditate, maybe I need to pray more, I don't know.
So the whole, based on the book, of what we discussed so far, a lot of the role that a soulmate has with you is for you to do work, inner work.
Remember, according to what the Zohar explained, that when the soul comes to earth, it says, "Zachar u'nekeva bera'am." The soul have the female and male aspect. When the soul comes down to earth, it's been split to female and to male, right? Now they need to look for each other. Now, at the beginning, when they came here, so let's say they met because they need to do correction, and they went back. So the male aspect have the correction. If the male aspect didn't finish the correction, he've been told, listen, you need to come back.
And he brings the female with him?
So when he come back, up there, they go into the female aspect, and they tell her, listen, your soulmate, it's down there. He didn't finish. Would you like to go to help him?
No way.
Yeah.
So
She choose to come down to help him.
Oh my God, that's so powerful.
Yes. And when she come down, but when the female aspect come down to earth, the rules of the correction apply to her too. So she's not starting from a clean slate. She start whatever she did in past life. This is why you see a lot of women have also have problems, fears, this. If it was clean slate, so they come, let's do the work, right? But now they need to look for each other. He need to do his work, she need to do her work. But the female aspect, they feel inside they want to get married. Why? Why they have this urge to get married? Because they feel inside, they don't say, but they feel, we came here to work. So if I came here to work, let's start to work. I don't care. 20, 18, whatever, 20, 13, not 13, sorry, 30, whatever. Let's do the work. The sooner is better. And I'm not talking about the exceptions that women want to have career and to whatever, to get married in 40. Okay, but that's expensive. But if you ask most of the women, if you really ask them, their desire, let's get married. I want to get married, have family, have kids, whatever. And he said, but when the men, you ask men, yeah, I want, but I have time. I meet this girl, I'm not sure about this one. Let's take it slowly, right? And they're so they're not really pushing themselves. And again, there are exceptions. That there are men that okay, they want to get married, but this is really small percentage, okay? So the women, because she knows she came here to help the man, but she don't know it in her brain, but her soul know it. Let's get the job done. she ready to work. This is why I told you. Remember, I told you when a woman, when you propose her, and you tell the woman, "Will you marry me?" When she say yes, she said, "I do." What she actually say, she say, "I'm willing to help you with your correction." Yeah, so it's very powerful. And then this is why, if you think about it, how come two strangers meet, right? Strangers, even you are with her even for 1 year, but you're a stranger, she's a stranger. How you can't really know a person in 1 year or 2 years even. But you can know, right? Yeah, you go to movies, then this, but really to know the person, sometimes it takes lifetime, and sometimes even not even lifetime. They don't know each other, right? So two strangers meet, and suddenly you tell her, listen, would you marry me, right? And she willing to leave her parents' house, to leave everything, and to go to live with you, and to have kids with you, and to create a new life. If you think about it, it's insane. Think about it. It's insane. She leave everything and she come, listen, I'm yours. I'm here for you. Let's do the work. Wow, this is an amazing thing that we don't really think about. We think, yeah, we're dating someone, yeah, we're married, yes, I do. Oh, we're excited. We're building the looking for the dress, looking for the suit. We're like so excited, but we don't think about the important things. Just a second, how everything like really happened. When she say I do, now, oh my God, I need to do the work. I can't just play games. She willing to do the work. And most of the time, the man, he doesn't really want to do the work. He stay like a kid. And he continue to behave as a kid. So even they say, will you marry me? He said, yes. Yeah, we're excited. Kissing, the ring. But after you get married, really, you want to do the work? No. So she's there to remind him. Yeah. She is his half. They are part from one soul. This is what it says here. Ishto kegufo. He needs to feel that his wife, the same like his body. They are one. There's no separation. They are one. So he's saying, הרי לנו שמרגע הנישואין בוכה לו לשם זו התואר. אשתו, his wife, אשתו, על הבא להתייחס אליה כאל גופו ממש. He need to behave toward her as she is his body. She is part of his body parts. How are you going to treat your body parts? Great, no? And he says, שהרי מעתה הוא והיא יחידה אחת הם. From now and on, they are one unit. שני חצאים של נשמה אחת, two half of one soul, או אז יזכה לדעת כשלום בעולו. And now he will have the merit to know that he's going to have peace in his home and everything.
Not there, if you don't feel that, you fake it until you make it, what's the work? Or by you putting the work, the effect is to start feeling it.
Okay, so this is the ultimate. But if you think about it beforehand, before even you get married, think about why to get married. Well, what's the deal to get married? Right? What's the point to get married? Why? This is why I personally need to know why I want to get married. If I'm not willing to be one, if I'm not willing to take responsibility, so why do I get married? Just to have the title? I'm married. Just to make my parents and everybody around me happy? Or my age or whatever? So when a person sit and think, we need to reach the bottom line over there in my depths of my thoughts. Why I'm doing it. Maybe sometimes people fall in love with the idea to be married, but they're not really like connecting with the real what does it mean to be married. Okay, so if I can meditate and go deep and think just a second, why I want to get married? Why me? Why I want to get married? Right? I want to know the truth. Why? And when I find the truth, maybe it's not the right thought. Maybe it's not the right intention. So I can still change the intention. And now because I'm studying, I say, you know what? I want to plant a new seed. I know, because as I explained, that a man that is not married, he's still a half. And all his blessings cannot be revealed if he's not a whole, if he's not married. Okay? So now you know what? I read in the Zohar, let you say, I don't feel it. I feel like I'm a whole. Okay, you can feel it, but still you're just a half. You still understand, you're just the male aspect. We need to have the female aspect. Even though all of us have the female and the male, but we have one that is more dominant. So this is the male, right? So now to answer your question, we need to plant, first of all, to have this understanding, and to plant that seed that I want to be a whole. If from the point of the cosmos, this is the way that the universe has been created, and this is what I need to do, I want to be a whole. So I want to find my soulmate, it means the one that will be willing to work with me, toward the spiritual goal, to the goal that we can work together. We don't have to be the same, but to work toward this goal, right? But we can support and help each other to grow spiritually and physically and to reach our goals, right? Together. So when I'm doing that, first of all, I'm planting like a seed and building the foundation. Now, on this foundation, I'm going to do my spiritual work. So yes, if you want to fake it till you make it, okay, fake it till you make it, but we can stay for a long time in the place of fake it till you make it. Because we can say every day, I'm faking it till I make it. No, I need to, the Kabbalah says you need to make a decision and to break this klipa, to fight this klipa. But if you continue saying it, you're going to stay there forever. That's forbidden. You don't want to stay there.
But how many people in the world really feel that their wife, it's like their body? It's a very high level.
I don't know, but this is why we study. Thank God we have the knowledge to study and to plan the right intention, right? So Satan will try to make us busy with, oh, but you know, it's amazing, but how many people in this world are doing it? No, we can say, Tzarat Rabim Chatzi Nechama, because Satan can tell us, oh, if everybody suffer, okay, so my suffering is not really that bad, right? No, you don't want to think Tzarat Rabim Chatzi Nechama. You want not to even to have problems. You want to connect with that energy that, no, I want to connect with the Creator. And, sorry, I don't want to compare my problems to other people's problems and feel like, oh, so I have less problems, I'm okay. No, I don't want to have problems, period. I want to connect with the light of the Creator that will help me to remove the empty space, not to have problems. Now, when you don't have problems, now you can show other people how they can work on their own problems and to delete them from their movie and feel better, no? So imagine now you're going to do it and you're going to work on yourself now, even before getting married, and you're going to get married and every day you think about it and you work on it and work toward it and you're going to make it. Now what will happen to you? You can help other people, yes or no? For sure. So this is the chain. How does it work? How we affect the other people? So first I need to have it, then I can share it. So yes, when we study, let's say we don't have it yet, but we study and every day we work on yourself. So you already have something that somebody else doesn't have. You have more than somebody else, yes? So now what you can do, you're going to meet people that they need this energy. And they're going to share with you stories about their relationships. And now you can advise them from your own experience, not just from the book. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? So we need to make sure that we push ourselves to climb this ladder slowly but surely. So whatever we do, yes, I can fake it till I make it, but I don't want to stay there for a long time. I want to make sure I want the real thing. I want really to feel it. And you work in a way that you don't put time for it. There's no time frame. Oh, you know what? I'm going to fake it for 1 week. Let's see how it. No, I'm just going to do it. That's it. And when the vessel is ready, bam, the light fulfilled, and then you become to be one.
Oh.
And become to be, that's it. And next. There's always next, you know. Yeah. It's very powerful. Good luck.